Hey yo guys, and today I'm going to be making you a fog gate or fog wall. It's what Dark Souls or any Souls like game has when you're entering a boss arena. Well, if you haven't watched my video on how to make fog, we will be using that for this video. So if you want to go back and watch that, learn how to make the fog, and then come back here. So first, what we're going to want to do is head into the third person character and your inputs, and then in here, in your actions, you want to copy and paste, and then go to call this IA underscore interact, like so. Head back to your input, go on your IMC default, click plus, IMC here. You can click this and just press E like that. It works. So what we want to do is get our IA underscore interact up here, extend that, off started, get line trace by channel, lovely, off of start, get world location for the camera. By the way, the camera for me currently is first person. So if you want to know how to make that, you can check out my other video on how to do that as well. As this line trace will only work based on the first person camera. And then from here, get forward vector, nice, get a multiply, and then get a plus, and this is going to go into here, and that's going to go into there, and then this is going to be end, the end of the trace. And this one, we want to convert that into a float, and the 250, and then for duration, save, back, let's test it, and there you go, there's your line trace. We're gonna need something, and that is a blueprint interface. So let's call this BI underscore interact. Open that up. And just call this on interaction. And then off that we need to get BP underscore third. We want a third person character. Call that player row. Save, compile, go back to your third person character, click class settings and implemented interfaces, click add, and you want to look for the BI interact. I'll save, and now you've got this down in the bottom left down here on interaction. But alright, drag off out it on your line trace by channel, and you want to break your hit results, and then hold on, get your hit actor, promote this to a variable. That's it. But before we plug this in, we're gonna get a branch. If that's true. That. And then off of hit actor again, we want to get a plus object implement interface. Then you want to get the BI interact and literally and slash the branch again, plug that in there. And then we want to off here call on interact, and you want the message like so. And then ref player is going to be self. And just for sake of mind, we're going to make another variable. It can be a boolean. It is interacting. And a boolean is a true or false node. For now, we will set it here to be false. And then you can copy and paste that. Copy, paste. This would be true. And here you can do probably do it timer by event, but for now we will do a delay. Say 1 second. Copy the is interrupting, and you want to set that with false. So this is your line trace. Done. So yeah, lovely. All right, you can close the BI interact. So once you get your interaction done, we are going to be working on implementing the fog wall gate thingy, my jigger. Yeah, my English is amazing. So first we want to go to your content folder, third person and blueprints. We want a blueprint actor. Call this BP underscore fog wall or fog gate, whatever you want to call it. Alright, open it up. And if you're now joining us, for the people who went back to make the fog, this is where we're going to use it. So from here, we are going to add a plane. Let's just call this fog. Keep it simple. And here is where we're gonna put the material. Could drag it in. And it's the material instance that you want. So once you do have this fog created, you want to right click and just create a material instance. And when you do that, you can change up the values. Alright, so now I've got the starter content I should have my fog working, and I do. Right, so what you want to do is in the Y, you're going to put 90. That way it's well, vertical. And you're gonna want a scene component, and I'll explain why in a second. This one. Let's call this move to target. Alright, so this is your take it out the fog you don't want in the book. What we are going to do is move this out. And this is literally just so the character moves to that section when we do it. And I'm gonna sort this out. I don't want 666. I want 6, 4, 1. And then 300 here. So it's on top like that. On top of the scenery. And the move 2 is on the root, so that doesn't matter. That doesn't need moving. That's good. And I also add a point light. Not that it's needed, but I normally to the radius done like around about go 400. And then if you drag that in, or actor, as you can see, the fog wall's quite big. I mean, that's completely fine. I don't know what happened there. Maybe the point light's too far into the ground. Maybe like that, maybe. Yeah, you can see a little bit like, adds like a little bit of a glow. And currently it does have collision as well, so there's no way of me. Ah, but there you go. The interacting with the actor. So the interaction is working. But now we've got the fog wall in. I'll rotate that. -90. Put it over here. Actually, we could just delete all this. We don't need this. We'll just do that. And from there, what we are going to do now is actually do the code for the interaction. So head to your event graph. You don't need any of these nodes. Get rid of them. And you're probably wondering how we're gonna do it if we don't have any of them nodes. Well, we've got the interaction. So if you just add that to the fog wall on class settings and then implemented interfaces, and double click and you'll get this. And what we're going to want to do is on the fog, as we click it. Thanks for watching, guys, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in part 2 for the fog gate.